our goal, and I think the real beauty of AI, to your point, Aaron, is that AI changes who's allowed to participate in the creative conversation. Right?
Yeah, because I just think of all the folks, and my son, when he was younger, was one of them, who start to realize that games are a thing that you can make. They
Yeah.
like video games. They're like, I want to make a video game. I'm sure many of us have had this conversation where someone is, I want to learn how to make a video game. And then you're like, okay, let me sit you down and we're going to learn how the C plus compiler works.
Right.
And it's just like all
Yeah,
the joy
exactly.
just
Exactly.
gone. Now, of course, there's all sorts of ways. These days, you'd be like, okay, let's go and make in Minecraft. I usually like point young aspiring game developers and designers to Minecraft or Roblox to be like, look, go in there and make something. Start little and go. But even then, with the tools we have, that barrier of I've got an idea to I can now share it is
Totally.
massive. And I do think that one of the potential applications and opportunities for us is making that more accessible. I'm not sure when we'll get to the point that I could just say, make me this game, and it just appears, because that's not only very difficult, but also you'd be like, it's not really that game, it's this game. So there's something in there, but just even how hard it is to interact with that medium. Like, what's the interaction points? How well do I understand it? How well does it respond to me? Is something that I think is going to be very exciting going forward.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Go ahead,
there's a
please.
lot of prior art here, and I think you can start nibbling around the edges to see where Liminal is trying to be. You mentioned at the beginning of the episode, prior experience of mine was working on App on Board, which was a no-code game engine. And we could say, hey, that's moving farther from the Roblox developer experience, a little bit farther from UEFN, which are these creator-centric platforms, like you said. And what we learned towards the end of my tenure is the IDE, in a lot of ways, is the big barrier.